Welcome to ScreenPlay Montage. ScreenPlay Montage is a revolutionary new product introduced by Solutions by Design in 2011. It is an interactive display system that is typically used in the orthodontist reception area for patient education and patient interactivity. Montage is basically displayed on a 42-inch touch LCD system. It's a complete hardware solution as well as software solution for the Pro version. The basic version is just the feed, the web-based feed, so it can be utilized on existing equipment within your office. Typically you won't have a touch-sensitive board within your office, but you can disengage the touch compatibility easily. It is a web-based application, as stated, and it has a lot of different content, and it's truly a content management system. What we've done is to lever our existing ScreenPlay video and animation educational content into this web-based system, which allows the patient to interact while in the office. Touch boards typically are a real magnet for patients anyway. They realize that there's something interactive going on, and so they're able to go up and touch and act and feel and play and educate. And that's the goal with this product, is to be able to add a little bit more fun into the educational process. So while having fun, while having information on the office and whatnot, they're also able to learn about treatment and the different options, different malocclusions and whatnot. So as I said, it's very interactive. It's very controlled by the individual user. You have access credentials to Andy, which is our application network and data interface. That allows you to go in through a browser and basically set your own settings, set your own preferences as far as geography, staff imagery, staff bios, your fan page, which videos you want displayed, which ones you don't want. So you're able to actually control the entire application yourselves. And it's real easy to do, and I'll show you how to do that in a few minutes. Going through the board, you can see that we have a weather feed, and that kind of gives the patient the idea that this is interactive and current because it's stuff that's changing all the time. The time, the weather, projections for forecasts throughout the week, that type of thing. The staff bios and staff photos. Now these loop, and you set the loop standards as far as timing on the loop, the message, the photos, and all the rest of that type of stuff. So right now I think I probably have this set for 2 or 3 minutes, so these are very slow. You can speed them up, they can be 10 seconds if you'd like. Now the interface in the center, I'll go over that in a minute, that's the bulk of ScreenPlay Montage and the part that we're real excited about. Over here on the right we have our fan page, so the doctor's own individual fan page with the individual posts show up. So this is live and ongoing. It's kind of a nice way to be able to browse through previous posts and find out what's going on in the office and whatnot. You can also actively link to the website from here, which is kind of cool as well. Down here in the far right hand corner you'll see a gallery section, and this is real versatile. You can have individual finished cases here, portrait shots, individual shots, fun shots. You can do all kinds of stuff here. You can even change the heading on gallery, or for that matter on the staff side, and go in and change it to our office party, spring 2011 office party, or our bowling party, or whatever it may be, and have cool photos there of events. So, and you can change it back, so it's real versatile that way. It's an entire content management system, so it really gives you the ability to use it the way you want to use it. Now going into the center area here, you can kind of see the headers up here: problems, treatment, multimedia, videos, and then our camera. And I'll go into that individually here so you kind of understand what's going on. I'll go back to problems where we started. This is a nice little flash application, so it drops down. Patients can scroll through different malocclusions and activate those and see animations like on spacing. So we've got our high-def 3D animation series in here from ScreenPlay Pro and from iScreenPlay. So patients, oh, you know, that's my problem, that's what I'm doing. And the same kind of thing for treatment, where we go into all the different appliances that are available. And again, I think we have over 100 loaded in our library that you manage through Andy, so you can turn on and turn off whatever you want in there. That's particularly relevant in the treatment area. If you're a Damon guy, then you're not going to use a lot of expansion devices. You really don't want patients to see that. If you're not a headgear user, you don't want that in there. So it's real easy to go in and turn on and off the content that you want specifically for your practice. Again, I can loop all this content too. I can loop problem animations with treatment animations. I can schedule when they're going to go. I can do a problem with a treatment. I can do all problems, all treatment, whatever I want to do. It's a real neat way to do it, and it's real simple to do. So I'm just activating a little Damon animation here, so it's going to show the Damon Q bracket and how that works. and whatnot. Now there's also audio tracks with each of these, so you can activate or deactivate the audio track depending upon what you want to do. You'll see that the system comes with speakers. The entire hardware package comes with the plasma or the LCD, the mount, the speakers, a CPU. It's completely self-contained. It's truly plug and play. All you need to do basically is plug in the outlet, plug in a wireless connection, a receiver, or directly hardwire it, and that's it. There's an instructional video at our website that shows you how to install the hardware. On this particular device, I think it took my guys probably 20 minutes to do this. So it's a real simple fit, not complicated at all. We're tabbing through the different content areas here. Now we go into multimedia. You can see we've got all of our typical ScreenPlay multimedia videos. So this might be something on adult treatment or on a specific appliance. We break this down into the 3 categories. It's the care and use of individual appliances, a Mara, a Forces, whatever the product may be. It is compliance issues like elastics, retainers, that type of stuff. So about 6 videos on different compliance issues. And then treatment and procedure issues as far as IPR, getting braces, those types of things. So they're really good videos, what the records appointment's all about. Those types of things, and so fun videos that are real professional, that look great. Okay, now under the videos tabs themselves, here where you can load, we preload with Damon, Invisalign, Invisalign Teen. I think we're going to have the Andrew system in here soon. We're going to have something on Insignia in here soon. So you can turn these on and off as well. But these are manufacturer videos. You can put your own video in here, which about your practice, that type of thing. Now again, we could loop all this content. I can loop my manufacturer videos, my practice video with treatment animations, problem animations, multimedia care and use videos, etc. I can do all that within Andy, and we'll get to that in a second. And the last tab up here is really fun. This is kind of a neat interactive piece, and what people really like to mess around with at the shows and whatnot when we're demoing the product. It's a camera system. It allows you, one application for this may be a new patient. New patient walks in and say, hey, come on over, Johnny. We want to get your picture and post it to our gallery, or we want to take your picture and post it to our fan page. Patient stands in front of the camera. Staff can just press the little icon. It counts down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, takes a shot. Post that shot here. You can enlarge it, select it, deselect it, whatever you'd like to do. Now here I've just taken a picture of our cameraman, so you can kind of see how that works out. It's kind of slick. So I can magnify that, I can deselect it, I can save it. If I save it, it's going to go to Andy. A little bit confusing, but I'll get that in a minute. Basically, I'm saying, hey, I'm taking these photos of my patient, but I don't want to post them to my fan page, and I don't want to post them to my gallery until I can securely go through those and select which ones I want. So if kids are messing around, you don't have that problem to worry about. So even though I save it, it's going to save to Andy. It's not going to save to either of my displays here yet. So kind of a neat feature there. So it's very interactive, it's very fun, it's very easy to manage, it's kind of exciting. You can lay out things in different areas. I can have gallery in the upper left or upper right, fan page. I have the ability to move all this content around, again, all within Andy. So kind of a fun system. Let's go over here to Andy. This is our Andy interface. I've selected, this is a web-based application that you as a user, as a Montage user, basically as a user of any of our products, have an Andy account. You can log into your Andy account and go and set your settings for any product. For Montage specifically, I can go in and say, okay, great, I want to configure all the different settings. I want to know my idle time, how much time goes by before my looping kicks in. I want to go in and set up my configuration. I can have multiple machines if I want, multiple displays. I can configure them all individually, save those configurations for multiple offices, so I only have to do it once. I install Montage in one office, set all my settings, I name it Clovis office, and then I go over to my Orange Cove office and I mount another system in there. I can go and call up those settings, so I don't have to have to redo that, and feed those settings to that display. And or I can make minor changes. If I have different staff there that are at my Clovis office, I can call up the Clovis office settings and then just make minor changes to add or change some staff and save that as Orange Cove. So it's real easy to use for multiple locations. So I can kind of configure through that. I can look at my configuration profiles, which machines are named what. I can name them what I want. Under devices, here I can go in and go into my settings, activate them. If I have my licensing, we license Montage for 3 years, 36 months. I can see when it's expiring. I'll get a notification. I can just renew it right in Andy. It's all automated. My Facebook or fan page, this is the URL. You put that in there yourself, so it activates that in your page. My layout is like we discussed earlier. It gives you the ability to move things around, so I can name these different things and say, hey, I want the #1 left-hand position to be my Facebook wall, or I want that to be a bowling party, and I can import photos for that. Real easy to do, kind of fun. My weather settings, real basic. I just key in my city and state information here. It saves it and then posts the weather, the current weather. So that's a pretty cool feature as well. Gallery, if you noticed on the display earlier in the lower right-hand corner, we had our gallery images. This is where I can maintain all that. I can add new photos. I can select, deselect. I don't have this one selected, so it's not going to show up. Neither is this one. I can go through and import these. I can bring all of them into the system and then just kind of work with them individually. So maybe I have 100 gallery photos, but I have different offices, and I want to activate these for one, these 10 for one office, and these other 10 or 12 for another. That's where I manage that content. Simple to use. Staff, same sort of thing. I can just edit, remove, change, do all the rest of that type of stuff. It's real easy. I import images, any photo you want. It can be any JPEG at all, for a matter of fact. So it's simple to manage. This is my videos section. This is where we go into custom videos, which is like the Damon system, Invisalign, your own practice video. I can activate, deactivate, import, do all that stuff here. It's again, real easy to do. My problems animations, my malocclusions, you'll see that I have a pretty good array here. I've probably selected most of them here for this demonstration. I can deselect, I can preview here. I can say, oh, you know what, I really don't want a bimaxillary protrusion animation in here. It just doesn't make sense for what I do. And that wouldn't be the case, basically, but you could. So you can manage whatever animations you want on the problem side. Same thing on the treatment side. I can go in here and say, hey, I don't use an Advanced Sync, or I don't want the Damon bracket. I want the you know, an incognito for lingual, or I want whatever I want. It's totally up to you. You have a wide variety of treatment animations in here. Again, all ScreenPlay content. Multimedia. This is all of our care and use and the other area of videos that we discussed earlier. I go into my ticker, and I can just set in my ticker and say, hey, this is the message that I want that's scrolling along the bottom of the page. An advancement that we're working on right now for the next release, which should be fall 2011, is an integration with all of our practice management partners, TOPS, Ortho2, OrthoTrack, Dolphin Management, Oasis IMS. We're going to have the ability to be able to pull patient data overnight. So it'll say, welcome the following patients, or congratulations the following patients on D-band appointments. So kind of neat. Neat way to eliminate that grease board that most of you have in your offices currently. And here's a camera feature. This is where I can go in and I can see, these are some shots that we just did here, kind of taking some pictures at probably a trade show or whatever, and I can add a caption, I can add a watermark, and then I can post them here to my gallery. You'll also be able to post these to your fan page. Just click on the fan page button and they'll go to your fan page as well. So it's a really easy to use way to navigate through your entire system. Change it from the desktop. Question we get a lot is, hey, do I have to manage all my content that's on my montage board on my montage board? And no, you don't. You can do this from any PC or any Mac for that matter. You just go in, select the device. It recognizes that this is the device. The only catch there is that when you first activate the device, you have to be on the device that you're utilizing. So it recognizes the system and it stamps a code into the system. But other than that, all the management can take place remotely. You can do whatever you want. You can manage 3 or 4 Andy boards, montage boards from wherever you want, from any PC remotely. So easy to use interface, pretty cool, all touch sensitive, all based on that technology. Again, we offer 2 versions of this product. The Pro, which includes the hardware, software feed solution entirely, and then the Basic, which is just a feed, which you really wouldn't use the touch there, but more or less a display, maybe on an LCD or a plasma that's mounted off the ceiling or in a more remote area or something where you wouldn't get to it. So that pretty much wraps up this little piece on ScreenPlay Montage. Give us a call if you're interested. We'd be more than happy to do a demo and go into further details with you.